Hi guys, so today I'm going to do my October Project Pan update number 1. So I'm really excited to share this update with you. I have some really exciting things that happened so far. We're just going to start with the erase paste because it's been in my monthly project pans since the beginning, and which was June or July, I believe. And I'm really excited to show you the progress on it. It's not finished, but if you can see in there, there's a good chunk of it gone. So I'm just working on these sides. So I'm hoping it can be done this month. We will see, but I really just use it underneath my eyes and every once in a while on like a blemish or anything like that. If I really am just like, I want to get this done that day. But most of the time I just use it underneath my eyes. I don't have a problem with it creasing or anything like that. I do put powder on after I just set it afterwards. I let it kind of soak in and then I put some powder on top of it. But I've been really liking this. Again, I just put it right underneath my eyes and we've made some good progress. So really excited to see that, and I thought this thing would never end, and I can see the end in sight for this thing a little bit finally. The next thing is the e.l.f. All Over Color Stick in Persimmon. And I've had this this is my second month. It was pretty much brand new in September. And this is all I have left. Every day I put it as kind of a highlighter and blush primer, and I put it where the highlighter is. A lot of days I don't put a highlighter on top of this. I do put blushes on top of it just because it is very highlightery. I'll go ahead and swatch it. I have swatches from my lip product Project Pan, which I can try and link down below. It was up last Thursday, but I have to film this now. That one was a little bit late filming, and this is a little bit early just because of my schedule, but this is what it looks like. So it's a good like highlighter because I mix, I kind of put my blush on top and kind of blend it out, and it works really well. That's what I have on as a highlight today. It's not super intense, but it's a way to really get through this, and I can see the end because this is all we have left. Last month, I think like a month ago, I was down, the product was down to here. So that's really exciting. I've moved a lot out. This definitely should be done by October, by the end of October. Hopefully we will see about that, but I have some good hopes for it. The next thing is the Maybelline Expert Wear eyeliner in Slate Gray. It's just a dark gray color. Again, I'll give you a little bit of a swatch. That's what it looks like. So it's almost, I have it on as an eyeliner in my waterline today, and then I put a liquid liner on top and kind of just put a little bit on there just to use it up a little bit faster. This came with a gray cap, but it's old and, you know, I lost it somewhere along the way. But this is where we started at the beginning of the month, and this is where we are at now. So a little bit even lower than that mark, but I guess maybe not. Here we go. There we go. Right on that mark. So that's really exciting. I've used up quite a bit. Eyeliners are so hard for me to use up. I don't know why. They just really are. So I'm really excited that we're getting through this gray one. I would prefer just black or brown or even like a blue versus this one. But this one, since it is so dark, I really don't mind, and it's not as harsh, which is kind of nice. But like I said, if I want a not harsh one, I'll go for like more of a brown. The next item is one that I didn't expect to finish at all in October, and I'm not going to. But this is my color tattoo in Pomegranate Punk, and I've actually hit pan on it. So definitely check out the introduction because it only just had a little bit of a dip, and I didn't want to hit pan on it, not because I didn't want to like say I hit pan, but I have another color tattoo and I hit pan, and now these edges are getting a little bit harder to use, kind of like with the erase paste. But so I started, when I noticed I was close to pan, kind of going around the edges a little bit more. So that's what I'm focusing on right now, but I've used this every single day underneath my eyeshadow as a base. It works great. It doesn't, I wouldn't say last for 24 hours. It works better if there's a primer underneath, but this is also older, quite a bit older. So I'm really excited that we're moving this along, and I prefer just a more neutral or bronze like base than a color, but it's been exciting to use it and have like a different base. The eyeshadows that I've been using are the sample of the Coastal Scents Revealed 3. It's in Desert Bloom. As I'm getting lower in them, they're getting a little more powdery, which is fine because it makes it go a little bit faster. And I have quite a few of these, like just little sample things just from various companies and various brands and things like that. So that's why I've been trying to use it. But I hit pan on all 4 eyeshadows. None of them had pan. I use this pretty much every single day. I did get a eyeshadow palette in my September Birchbox, and I've been kind of mixing it. I mixed some colors from here and that other palette, but I try and use at least 3 colors from this every day. I use this brown color every day in the crease, and then if I use the palette that I got in my Birchbox, I mix these 2 and then the dark purple in that one, and then I just don't use this gold color, or I'll mix all 3 of them as a lid shade because they're gorgeous colors and they work really well together, and it really helps like use them all up. And so a lot of times I'll use all 3 of these as base, this as a crease, and then I'll have a I have an e.l.f. palette that has like all like highlighty colors, and so I've been using that as a highlight. So today I have on that Pop eyeshadow palette that I got in my September Birchbox, which a review went up on Tuesday. So go ahead and watch that. My October Birchbox should be coming up the week next Tuesday, so that's super exciting. But this is a Birchbox product as well, so I've been trying to, when I get Birchbox products, use them pretty quickly. Or I got this in the summer and I thought this would be a much better like fall palette, so I made sure I went back in the fall and used this and trying to use up like the littler things. The next thing is also exciting. It is my bronzer. But a quick side note is last month, if you watched my project pan, I had eyeshadows in them, an eyeshadow palette, and I finished all the palettes, all the eyeshadows, but there were 2 blushes left in there that I didn't really use last month. I was using a different blush, but I finished it the beginning of this month, and so I didn't put these in my project pan, but I thought I would show you the 2 blushes because I can see dips in them. I use a combination of them pretty much every day and kind of blend them in because they're super pigmented. Here are the colors. And then this is, we've made some progress in them. So that's super exciting because they're in this palette with the bronzer. So it's really easy, like when I get the bronzer out, just to use these as well. So I just thought I would show you, if you watched last month's project pan, then you noticed these and I didn't really use them and they were pretty much brand new. And now these have a little bit of dips. Blushes take forever to use up. But those are 2 that I do want to finish in 2016. But if I can finish them in 2015, that'll be even more awesome. So I thought I would just focus on those. And then if I want more of a pinky cheek, I can just do the pink or a coral. Or I can mix them and kind of get the perfect shade. So I've been really enjoying those. And my bronzer, I cannot believe how this thing is hanging on. It's craziness. This is the NYC Sunny Bronzer. You can see it's super low, but I don't know if this is going to be done by the end of this month. I'm really curious to see. I use this pretty much every day right here and kind of around my face because I'm still using a little bit of a darker foundation just because I'm so close to finishing it, and that and this are just hanging on. So I think you can see some progress, but it's just crazy how much this is hold on. And my brush is always like, looks like it has product on it. My face always has a bunch of product on it. So this has been repressed and it's still super like pigmented. It's ridiculous. So those are my products from my October project pan. This is my update. Let me know if you're doing a project pan update or if you're doing a project pan, I guess, or pan the palette or anything like that. Any tips are always welcome, and I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!